Hi everyone, I'm Bray, and this is Catholic Education Week. The theme this year is igniting hope, and I think we are in a particular season where God wants to ignite hope within us. And maybe right now, what we're experiencing, what we're going through is something different than we had envisioned. Maybe this Catholic Education Week is different than what we thought it was going to be. I know it is for me. I was supposed to be this week spending the week in school celebrating our great Catholic faith with thousands of students across Ontario. Maybe you're a teacher or a principal, an educator, maybe you're a student or a parent watching this, and you are thinking and reflecting back on this time of circumstance that we found ourselves in. Thinking and wondering and longing for, well, what's going to happen next? Or how do we move forward from here? And I think this is an opportunity for each and every one of us to go deeper, to find our true hope in something far beyond just ourselves. I have an important question for you to think about. What is it that gives us hope? Maybe in this particular time, we've realized that we've made the mistake of trying to derive our hope from lesser things. Like for example, maybe we really enjoy going out to the movies, or maybe we love going to our favorite restaurants and we're not able to do those things anymore because of the restrictions that are in place. We often tend to derive our self-worth and our value and our fulfillment and our satisfaction from maybe what other people think about us, or our social standing, our status on social media. And here's the thing, is that if we try and derive our hope and our fulfillment from lesser things, then we are always going to be left wanting more. And maybe this is an opportunity for us, whether you're a parent, whether you are a student, whether you are a teacher, an educator, a principal, whoever you are, this might be an opportunity for each and every one of us to evaluate what it is that we have placed our hope in. And if it's not something that is eternal, then we're always going to be left striving for more and longing for more. Now, don't get me wrong, all of these things, entertainment and food and hanging out with friends and all of these social media apps, these things are good in and of themselves. But when we try and derive our hope and our fulfillment from these things, then we're always going to have this longing and this desire for more. Sometimes what we do is we depend on these things as our hope. The world promises that it will be able to fulfill us with temporary things, but is never able to deliver on that promise. In Colossians 3, we're reminded to keep our eyes on the things that are above. Not to keep our eyes focused on the things below, but to keep our eyes raised up high to heaven, the things that are above, because so often maybe we have a tendency of focusing on what we can't do. And maybe in this time, that's really what we've been thinking about is, well, I can't go to the movies, I can't hang out with friends, I can't go to my favorite restaurant, I can't do all of these things that I want to do. And if our hope rests in those things, then we're always going to have this emptiness within us. But God doesn't want to leave us there. He wants to ignite hope within each and every one of us so that we come alive. Not just in the good times, but also in the struggles and in the trials. So maybe this time is an opportunity for us to allow God to ignite hope within us, within our hearts and in our families and in our communities, so that we can have our hope rest in the eternal God who created us out of His great love for us. Each and every one of us is called to be hope in this time, even though we can't come together. What differentiates Catholic education from every other school system isn't that we have a world religions class, but it's rather the environment, it's the culture, that it's ordered towards igniting the hope of Jesus Christ in everybody who comes in contact with the school, whether that's the janitor or the principal or the teacher, educator, the students, the parents that walk into the school, or even the community that school serves. Catholic education is meant to be a beacon of hope and a light to the world, to draw people to the eternal God who created us, who has this immense love for each and every one of us. And maybe this is a time where we recognize that we need this hope and this light and God's love more than ever. Hebrews 11 reminds us that faith is the confidence of what we hope for and the assurance of what we do not see. Let's take this opportunity to allow God to ignite hope within us. Not some kind of temporary hope, but an eternal, everlasting hope that is founded and rooted in Jesus Christ, because that is what Catholic education is all about. May God bless you and keep you safe. thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, comment on it, tag someone else who'd enjoy it, share it. Go to my website, chrisbraymusic.com to subscribe, and consider bringing me to your faith community for a night of worship, a parish mission, or a youth event.
Just need to know you are the love and child.